343 and Microsoft surprised us with the release of Halo Multiplayer Beta. And so I decided to take my first ever dive into Halo Multiplayer. Having been a professional first-person shooter player many moons ago, I was intrigued to see what Halo offered in a competitive environment, as well as a casual one. I have put some serious grinding into ranked, and I'm not far away from being honest ranked, which is the highest rank you can get in competitive in Halo Multiplayer. So I feel I'm in a good spot to review this Halo Multiplayer Beta and talk about the good, the bad, and the downright hideous. So let's get lost in the world of Halo Infinite, multiplayer only beta. Alright, so the good, it's free to play. And a game this good being free to play is pretty damn awesome. However, there are some reasons it's free to play which we're going to touch on in a minute. Halo Infinite looks great, it's smooth, the sound is excellent, and the UI is really well presented. There is a plethora of customization options on the UI, but not enough crosshair options if you ask me, which allow for some nice unique customization to what you see on the screen. The guns feel really punchy, the sound effects are crisp, and the announcer isn't annoying, and what more can you say than him not being annoying? The recoil, hit detection, apart from melee, which is a little bit weird, feedback, movement, it's all so good. It's really solid, and if this is like what all Halos are like, no wonder it's been so successful. One thing I didn't realize with Halo is just how much it borrows from games like Quake. Now, some people might be like, no, that's a bit off kilter, but just bear with me. I really didn't realize there were so many funky weapons in the game. The TTK is a lot longer than expected, and the gunfights actually do allow for you to come back and win, even if someone gets the drop on you. I love the fact that there's a separate keyboard and joypad ranked queue, which is fantastic, so we don't have to play against aim assist people, and there's a solo and duo queue, which is fantastic for a solo player like myself. The power-ups allow for plenty of big plays and U-turn moments in games, again reminding me of the days of trying to win quad control in Quake 3 on DM7. Old school Quake players, where you at? Power-up control is a huge part, if not a key part, of the Halo multiplayer experience. Rocket launchers, grenade launchers, snipers, spawning at intervals that can swing momentum quickly. The games are a good length, roughly between 8 and 15 minutes. Each and every single map is really good. The design is fantastic, the lanes, the verticality, the layout, it's all brilliant. Not one map gets a groan out of me when it's loaded. There is not one map I think that needs dropping, which is more than I can say for a certain game mode. More on that in a second. The big team battle is a laugh a minute, especially with friends. There's a real nice blend between serious play and fun play should you choose to go for either or. Let's go into the bad. Oddball. Who the hell? Which genius thought Oddball is a good game mode for ranked? Oh my god. This game mode is so bad in ranked. In fact, it's just not good altogether. You literally spend ages throwing grenades to flush out the person, you kill them, then they end up just throwing the ball off the edge of the map, and you go in the middle, and it's back in the middle, and it's rinse and repeat. Maybe you get the ball, maybe they get the ball, you go hide in a corner, they flush you out with grenades, you throw the ball off the map. Oh, it's awful. It's the worst game mode I've ever played in any competitive mode ever. It's trash. Grenades. Now, I'm new to Halo, but damn, this grenade spam is pretty insane. Could they not have reduced the grenade count to 1 when you spawn? You can pick up more as you go along. Sometimes it just feels like you're buying a lottery ticket and hoping for the best. You see enemies somewhere, you throw a grenade, hope it kills them or does some serious chip damage so you can win the 1v1. It often feels like the best answer to losing a gunfight is throwing a grenade at your own feet and hoping you get lucky. And no playlist as well. No playlist is just bad. Just bad. I know it's a beta, but it's not really because the game comes out in 11 days. So let's be honest, it's not a beta. But no playlist is not good. I don't want to play Oddball. Please stop it. And finally, on the bad stuff. Why do you start with a different gun in ranked than you do in the other modes? This is a bit confusing to me. So for me, I'd like to think that even when you're playing casual, there's like a progression to doing ranked and going into ranked and maybe taking Halo a bit more seriously. Especially if you want there to be an esports scene, you'd like to see the grassroots players maybe go into ranked, and that's where you sort of pick up new players in the competitive scene. However, the only way to practice with the starting gun from ranked in normal game modes is to basically find the gun on the map and hope it's not taken and play with it there. Otherwise, you have to just play normal ranked games, which obviously you don't want to be practicing in ranked. You'd rather practice elsewhere and maybe go into ranked and play ranked and be better and win. Okay, moving on to the hideous. Alright, no anti-cheat. No anti-cheat on PC is a recipe for disaster. In the background right now, I've got background footage of me watching an aimbotter and a wall hacker who I played in ranked yesterday. Now, this is something that might kill Halo before it even takes off on the PC. I'm a PC FPS player. I don't like playing with aim assist and a joypad. I like playing with a mouse and keyboard. It's never appealed to me to play with a joypad unless I'd had to. If the game isn't on PC, yeah, okay, I'll play with a joypad on a console. But already I have encountered aimbots and wall hackers in ranked. FYI for the cheaters, you can watch the replay of all your matches back from anybody's point of view. So I can literally load into the game and see that you're cheating. So there should be a lot of bans coming, but the report system isn't great at the moment. You have to report through Xbox, not through Halo, which isn't brilliant. I don't know if there's anti-cheat coming, or we're just going to end up with a Bungie problem, which is when there's no anti-cheat and PvP is just absolute paranoia. You don't know if you're playing a cheater or a real good player, and that's just not good whatsoever. That is not healthy for the scene. So yeah, you can watch the cheaters cheat on you. It's brilliant. So either they're dumb or they just don't care. I don't know which one it is. I don't know how you fix it. Maybe a small fee to play ranked, which obviously if they're getting banned, they're gonna have to keep paying the small fee. Maybe that puts people off, but then it's not free to play anymore. I don't know what the fix is, but we need something quickly. Onto the Battle Pass. Now, the day this video is going live, 343 have just implemented a big change to the way you get experience. I have not loaded Halo today, so I don't know how good the change is, but I'm being told you get a level a day basically at a minimum. Okay, now that's a vast improvement on where it was. However, I bought a skin for real money on the shop, and I couldn't access it without playing the new event and leveling up the event pass. I have never seen a cosmetic system like that before. Maybe I don't play enough MTX games, I don't know. But I just found that absolutely absurd. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, the Battle Pass system wasn't great. It has been improved. I'm going to load up Halo in about 10 minutes and see how good it is. Hopefully, it's much improved and we are getting much more regular Battle Pass levels. Conclusion, overall though, Halo multiplayer is a fantastic experience. From a pure gameplay point of view, it is excellent, tightly packed, superbly designed with great sandbox. The maps are excellent, the skill level is high, there's enough variety in the game modes right now to keep you being able to tread the fine line between having fun and playing seriously and sweaty. It's excellent, it's free to play, you've got no excuse. Download it and yeah, get on that grind in ranked. It's fun. Ranked is frustrating. I mauled a lot. If you want to see me mauled and make my way to Onyx and play with top level players, hit me up on Twitch, links down below. Lost in the World on Twitch. Other than that, take care. Thank you for listening and watching. And yeah, let's go. Halo, 12th of December. I look forward to my first ever single player Halo campaign. Peace out, take care, and look after yourselves.